Welcome to No Ceilings NBA on YouTube. I'm Maxwell Baumbach from the Draft Deeper podcast and a writer for NoCeilingsNBA.com. And today I have the pleasure of being joined for another prospect interview today with Mike Sharavjamts, also known as Mongolian Mike, who recently played for the Dayton Flyers, and he's now testing the waters for the NBA draft. Mike, thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, we're really excited. He's one of the most interesting players in this draft for sure. And Mike, one thing that is interesting about you that a lot of people might not know, and some people do know, is that you come from a basketball family. And your dad played for the Harlem Globetrotters, which is a pretty cool and unique story there. How did having a dad who played basketball at a high level help you in your development as a basketball player?
Yeah, my dad, he helps me a lot. He knows like what type of person I'm gonna be as a player too, and like he knows that I'm going to grade like to 6'8", 6'9". So he always like playing at the point guard since I was a kid. Yeah, and that pretty helps to my game.
Yeah, there's not a lot of guys who are 6'9" that can play point guard and run the show and orchestrate an offense the way that you do. When you were looking for a college program to choose, what led you to Dayton?
Yeah, so I know Dayton since my freshman year. I went to Xenia High School. It's like around Dayton area.
Okay.
Yeah, so I know them since freshman year, and I started like watching their games, started loving how they play, and like their culture and fans were like very like different for me. It feel like very different. It feel like one of my like dream school at that moment, and that's why I pick Flyers.
You were spot on about their fans. I got to watch you guys play in person in Chicago when you guys played. Oh gosh, who was it that you played?
Wyoming.
Vanderbilt or Wyoming? Yes, yeah, it was
Wyoming.
Wyoming. And Dayton fans like packed the arena. It felt like a home game in Chicago,
Yeah.
2 states away. So yeah, that Dayton fan base is something special. So you mentioned their style of play, and you, as I mentioned, have a very unique and exciting style of play. How would you describe your game to somebody who's never seen you play before?
I feel like my game. I feel like I'm really good at controlling tempo of the game, and I'm also really good at using my teammates' strengths. Like I know like what they good at it, and like how like where can I like pass them, and like where can I like use them as a like player. I feel like I'm really good at that as a
Yeah,
player. Yeah.
I agree. I agree. One thing that really stands out about you is you kind of mentioned like you played the point guard position quite a bit this year, and
hmm
your passing vision and ball handling for somebody your size really stands out. And I know you mentioned your dad earlier. How did you develop your game as a passer and a ball handler?
Yeah, so my dad, he knows that I'm going to be tall. That's why like I played at a point guard since like I started playing ball. And like my brother, he's like 3 age older than me, and I have to like play with him like as
Mm-hmm.
a same team. So I was the smallest kid on the team since I was a kid, and that's why like I have to be at the point and like bring the ball up, you know. So that really helped me. And like my dad, he's my like first coach,
Mm-hmm.
a basketball coach. He taught me everything. He knows everything like that I've been going through. So like he helps me a lot for sure.
Mm-hmm. So as the year went on, like some of your percentages went up, you became more efficient as you got to the later part of the season.
hmm
What led to you kind of becoming more comfortable and confident as the year went on?
Just be more vocal, you know. I've been like just be more vocal, talking to my teammates, and like communicating more, and makes me more like comfortable on the court.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And I think some people might have been surprised when you decided to test the waters for the NBA draft, but we're seeing more and more now. younger players, freshmen, sophomores, declare for the draft every season.
Mhm.
What led to your decision to enter the NBA draft?
Yeah, so my dreams are like made me declare for the draft for sure, and like I want to see like where I'm at compared to other great players in the draft, and yeah, I want to see where I'm at. So that's why,
Yeah.
yeah, I declare for the draft.
Yeah, I think it can only help, right, to get that kind
Mhm.
of feedback and to get into those workouts and see
Yeah,
where you stack up.
yeah,
And it doesn't hurt to get yourself in front of teams. We see it every year. Well, guys will rise up through the process, so it
mhm.
can't hurt to give it a shot.
Yeah.
Um, what element of your game have you been most focused on, kind of leading up to the NBA draft, knowing that you're going to be kind of playing in front of teams and things like that? What have you been most focused on improving?
So for me, improving, I'm actually working on like everything, but like for
hmm
me, I've been working on most is like shooting and finishing up the dribbles.
hmm
Yeah, that's what I've been working on.
Got it. So just kind of becoming more well-rounded as a scorer.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. And what do you see your role being on an NBA team?
Help the team for using everyone's traits and
Mhm.
control the tempo of the game.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, we appreciate you coming on here. We appreciate you taking the time
Mhm,
and speaking with us. We wish you the best luck here in these coming months leading up to the NBA draft.
mhm.
Where can people find you on social media?
So my Instagram is Mongolian Mike, and my Twitter is Mongol Shark.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, go give him a follow. It's really cool to see how people kind of get up and support you. I feel like
Mhm.
anytime one of us tweets about you, everybody goes crazy. Everybody
Yeah.
loves to see it. So you've got a lot of people rooting you on, and we're excited to see where this goes for you.
Thank you, man. Thank
No problem. Thanks for
you.
coming on. And
Thank
for everybody watching, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and don't forget to subscribe to our Substack as well and the No Sings NBA podcast feed. We appreciate you tuning in.